Okay.
And at first it was mule drawn.
Okay.
Right? And then you brought electricity in, and
Okay.
so we actually had power.
Oh, so he actually revolutionized the city to depict the modernization.
So, like, for example, this building has always been done with the latest technology
Okay.
of the time, all the way from 1889 until the last big renovation.
So what role did the railroad play in the city?
So the railroad was down along the river.
Okay, right. They got a river down there? They got a river down there?
You can walk across it. There's hiking trails.
Oh.
There's a beautiful park right along the river.
Okay.
It's called Mill Race. But there's people, so if you parks.
Wow, so you made it, right?
Columbus is also known for.
You gotta come back.
Trails.
How you gonna get back? Outdoor activity.
And right.
How you gonna get back to your
lawn?
Okay.
I forget how many miles of
Him.
trails, but they span all over the city.
You don't think you gotta get back? Okay, got you. I got you.
River. So you can bike almost anywhere here in
Oh, I'm glad I asked you. So tell me about the bridge that I came across. What's the name of the
When you
bridge?
came into town?
Yeah, yeah.
So that one is
The Stewart Bridge.
That was named after a previous mayor.
Okay.
And when you came across that bridge, the building, there's a brick building to your left. That's called the Upland Pump House. So it's
Yeah.
a restaurant.
Right.
But
Right.
that was the original
You went
water
over, you
pump
come
house
back.
for the city.
Okay.
And it actually
that's all right.
celebrates its 100th anniversary this year.
Okay.
And
That's what we've been
now
doing.
it celebrates its 200. So it's right continuing.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm Leon Varlek from the Virgin Island Historian coming to your city. What's your name?
My name is Jess.
All right, Jess. Nice meeting you. Thanks for the interpretation. You know, the concept here is that architectural stuff is there, right? But my engagement with people is more significant.
You learn the little things, right?
Yeah, it's more significant. So just instead of just rolling back buildings, which I like.
Is it a Varlak family going to be joining the Walters family here on the lake? I'm just making conversation. I'm making conversation in my video. Right. So that's your daughter over there?
This must be whining.
The one in the yoga stand. The one in the yoga stand. That's your daughter?
Is it whining?
Out there.
Overlook. Okay, whining.
Huh? What's your dad's
Station.
name? Wesley?
Whining.
Walters. Okay, I know some
It's
Walters.
called whining.
That's my good friend Lloyd Walters.
Village of Jubilee.
You been to St. John? You ever call it Walters?
People out here. It's called the Village of Jubilee here in Whining.
Miami. Okay. Cape Town, what's your neighborhood? Young one in red.
It's a little city called Whining.
Yeah. So Raya. Zulima. Are you a yogi? You do yoga?
Yeah, brother doing his thing here on the square. Yeah, you gotta survive somewhere, I guess. Antiquity. My grandfather George went to Macaris. Because most of the people in the Virgin Island used to go over to Santo Domingo and Cuba, because back in the day in the Virgin Island, there was not too much money. So they used to go over there to make some money, and then after the government changed, then they lock off the border and they couldn't come back. Yeah, and they end up starting a new family there. Yeah, so that's interesting. Huh? Actually, it's one of the most beautiful cities there is in in Georgia. It's called Cobb County, Marietta, Georgia. We have some beautiful people coming by here in this beautiful city, downtown Cobb County, and that's what it's about, though. You got to capture the essence of people enjoying life. Instead of being sitting in, they're out here enjoying life, and I'm like them. I'm being part of this beautiful city called Marietta, enjoying life was here. So here we go, Cobb County, Georgia. There's so much to see here. You just gotta come out and be part of it. You gotta be part of being that you're part of nature instead of sitting in. You gotta enjoy all the amenity that's okay, man. All the amenity that's actually available to you. Some people want to stay in. I'm not one of those guys who want to stay in. I want to come out and do videos of my surrounding area. So happens for Marietta is one of those beautiful places I like to come and take pictures at, and I'm doing exactly that today. Marietta, Georgia.
Still working, so I'm thankful.
Oh, you're still working?
Yes.
All right.
I still have a job. So
Yeah.
I'm very blessed.
All the way up to like the mid-1980s. So the educated population of Hot Springs, Mississippi, in the center of culture was naturally in the African American community.
Oh, that's like how Atlanta contribute to that same aspects of educating the brothers, so they can take over the leadership. Morehouse College, and I think someplace in one of the popular monuments here in Powder Spring is called the Veteran Powder Spring Veteran Memorial. Is dedicated to who unselfishly and courageously give of their service in the U.S. military, dedicated November 3, 2001, city of Powder Spring, Georgia. So as you can see here, is depicted by a monument, and then they have their various flag. In the middle is the American flag, and next to that is several military flags: the Navy, the Marine, the Coast Guard. Those are the people, the Army, that actually serve in the military as a veteran in conflict around the world. So today, I'm standing right in front of this place called the Veteran Memorial, dedicated insignia for all those who fought from Powder Spring, who fought in the war. I fought in the war, but not in Powder Spring. Today, I'm privileged to be able to say I'm out here sitting on the a backdrop of the museum that we have there that's set aside for aviation, what we call graveyard planes that was actually used during the conflict around the world by the United States military. Today happened to be Memorial Day, and I'm taking this opportunity to come out and honor those who actually served in the military, including myself. But in spite of it all, Memorial Day is remember those that lost their lives. So I'm honoring not only those that lost their lives, but the offspring of those who shared the ultimate sacrifice for the service in protecting the country. That's what today is dedicated to, and I'm out here doing this photo shoot around a place called Cobb County in Georgia. And this place is dedicated to all those that served in the military, all the aircraft and all the different flags you can see it's flying there, symbolizing the service of those who served in the military. This is me actually
downtown Marietta. I'm not sure what this picture here represents, but it's to this Memorial Day, and people actually celebrating not only the people who lost their life in this pandemic, but it's celebrating those who lost their life fighting conflict throughout the world. Today, I'm depicting the Aux course of Marietta. This happened to be Marietta Welcome Center here in Cobb County. And I'm taking this opportunity to shoot this video of this city called Marietta. Here am I, small town Georgia, USA. The city is called Marietta, Georgia. And I'm out here depicting what it's like to be here in this city this time of the year. We actually experiencing not only Memorial Day in remembrance of the people who lost the war and lost their life in the Civil War, but we also remembering those who lost their life in the pandemic. So people actually came out today to actually pay respect to those who lost their life in the war and to those who actually still losing their life in the pandemic. So where's the best place to come and get a backdrop of that? Is right here in the city of Marietta, Georgia, Cobb County, that actually depict those things that are actually taking place here. It's a nice backdrop, and that's what I'm doing today. I'm in this beautiful city called Marietta today. It's a magnificent city. Memorial Day. Marietta, today we have a great celebration. We always come down and see what's happening in this place. So there's the people out in Buffalo and hustling and doing exactly what they like to do. That's like me today, doing the same thing. So here am I in a great city called Marietta, and as we traverse this city, people that I'm going to be photographing is the actual people on the scene. They came out today because special occasion that's taking place. It's called celebration, not celebration, but it's... I'm here at the National Cemetery of Cobb County here in Marietta. It's a solemn day because it's not only remembering those that give their lives in the military, but remembering those who actually lost their life in this pandemic. What we see here is a depiction of a national cemetery that represents those who lost their life and give the ultimate sacrifice. Today is one of those special days that we actually come out and celebrate. I'm out here today not only participating, but seeing exactly how others actually taking this solemn day to honor those that lost their life not only in the pandemic, but in the military. So I'm here at the pinnacle of the National Cemetery here in Marietta, Georgia. This is a different vantage point of Marietta Cemetery. So I just spin the camera around so I can see Marietta's in the distance. I'm going to take a picture of that too. The landscape here I'm enjoying it all because it's a place to be if you want to enjoy nature. This is just a beautiful place that you can't help but to come out and be part of it. The flowers are here, see? Beautiful flowers. It says, take a chance and smell the roses, and smell the flowers. And I'm smelling the flowers today in this place called Harum, Georgia. On the landscape, but I'm gonna walk a little bit further here and see what I can come up with. But it's a beautiful place to be this afternoon as we shoot this landscape here in Georgia. Lots of people out today.
Are you are? You like to fish? What's your popular fishing hole?
Well, I ain't really got one here. I go out. I used to fish a private lake all the time.
Okay, I got you, man.
Yeah, I'm on top of the hill called the Pinnacle here in Smyrna, Georgia. I'm not sure why the flags are half-mast today. Anybody know that? I'm not sure why the flags are half-mast today. Anybody know why the flags are half-mast? Why the flag is half-mast?
But the police officer was
Huh?
the police officer was killed.
Oh, in this city?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I was wondering why. Oh, anyway, I'm at a Pinnacle here for a place called Smyrna, Georgia. I'm out for the day, enjoying all the amenity that Smyrna, Georgia have to offer. It's a beautiful small town, Georgia, and I'm capturing what's here. Life is going on, and life is happy, and everybody is doing their thing. So I'm out here capturing this moment here in Smyrna, Georgia. They realize that stuff isn't phasing them, so they're still out here running, being with the youngsters, enjoying the life as they see it. But in spite of it all, go ahead, man. In spite of it all, we're still enjoying all the amenity that this place has to offer. So I'm doing that too right here in this beautiful little place called Smyrna. Here's a young lady. She's doing her exercise. She has a lot of endurance. He is showing her how to run. So it's good to be part.
And it's symbolic because I haven't seen it no place else anywhere. And this beach seems to be so attractive because it's a long boardwalk. And I'm not sure this is the winter time, but I can imagine during the summertime how exciting this place is and how crowded it is. Is that correct? It's an exciting place to be in the wintertime, right?
Yeah.
In the summertime. So I'm here in Virginia Beach, enjoying it as I take in the detail here. Right, so thank you very much for allowing me to be part of this. And as you can see, in the background, we have a beautiful sunset taking place right across the boulevard. So it's quite a beautiful place to be. I'm enjoying every moment of it right here. Andre, you will be the person who actually following Lincoln around, right? As a news, as the reporter.
No, I didn't follow Lincoln.
Who?
I was with the United States Colored Troops.
You was with the colored troops, doing what?
In Virginia, Richmond.
Yeah.
Richmond, Petersburg, there was a siege going on from August of '64
Okay.
to May of '65.
Okay.
So that's where I was. Liberated Richmond, I was there. When they liberated Petersburg, they liberated. covered the battles I was in. So I got in the theater right after the battle with Freeman. I was
So you had never actually fought in a battle, you're just like a reporter.
I was only like,
And what was the name of the reporter? So, okay, so he traveled throughout the battle area.
he stayed in one place.
He stayed in one place?
He was with what's called the Army of the James.
Okay.
Which would have been each state considered a department in the Army.
Okay.
So the Department of Virginia and North Carolina.
Check your history books, you probably lost it here. You know what I say? I say I must have been just a tad. No
So how's Mary?
You didn't act any nice. You can answer the question.
Not very well. They thought marriage was over.
Yeah.
Well,
Name off for this gentleman who maybe was a prominent person here in Harlem. So this is Harlem this morning. It's called the City of Harlem, established in 1891. It doesn't have a theme to it like, say, the progressive city or whatever it is. They just call it the City of Harlem. And that's where I'm at this morning, in the City of Harlem. I would say the 1800, it's kind of like called a saloon on Main Street. It's one of those places that actually symbolized one of the first structure here in Harlem, in Harlem, and it's still maintaining its the home of Robert Mableton, who actually occupied this building here back in 1800. Georgia. Robert Mableton was a slave owner, like all back then, formed free labor to actually capture Africans from Africa and brought them here and pose them into slavery. So this is a good life they had. That was like 4 or 5 slaves. Inside was the 4 of them, 4 to the front and to the back. So you can see he had a good life. You can afford to, and who built it. Who build this actually piece of property and make it prosperous for everything else in America. So I'm at those grounds where Georgia is one of the southern states that profit more than any other state off of slavery. They continue their practice all the way up until the late 1800s, because they came in with something called sharecropping. So sharecropping was another form of slavery in a different perspective, but it was actually slavery. People didn't really own the land and work on the land. Ex-slaves work on the land and of course share the crop, but they always been cheated out of the money anyway, so they never was able to actually how would I say, wasn't able to get the money that it need necessary to feed a family or to own anything, because they always owe the slave owner to the owner of the land. So this is, I'm here at Middleton Ground in Georgia. I'm standing by the kitchen here, as it was depicted back in the day here. They have a sort of like a cedar wood was made out of actually cedar wood, and it picked through at 18th century home and on the grounds of Middleton, Georgia. So I'm here today actually interpreting this historical building called Middleton Home in Georgia. Interesting because we live in history, always helping to remember without coming from, not making the same mistakes. Again, most of the people who occupied this building had a fat life because they didn't have to work. They just put someone else to work. And just sit back and watch them. First give them lemonade or wash their clothes or whatever. They never did any work. So they had a fat life there. And some of the northern state also took advantage of that opportunity. In fact, the whole entire stock market was designed based on actually African Americans.
Sorry, I had some.
Go ahead.
I had some salad in my mouth. Sorry.
Okay.
This is the home of the founder of the city of Zion. His name was John Alexander Dowie. He was a Protestant minister who founded our town in 1900, right at the turn of the century.
That's it?
You
live here?
I live here in this town, yes.
Yeah, so what was the inception of Zion?
He wanted to be a Christian utopian town where everyone could live here, work here, go to school here. You had to belong to his church, you had to be a member of his church, and you had to literally work here at one of the 25 industries. He started the cookie factory, candy factory, the meat department, dairy, dry goods store, lumber yard. He also started a lace factory for women to work in. They didn't have to work here, but men did have to work at one of the many industries.
So what's all the street name biblical?
Because he was a Protestant minister, and he wanted this town to be totally based on Christianity. It was advertised as a clean living town for clean living people because they followed biblical law, and he did not allow smoking, drinking, chewing tobacco, or eating of pork in this town. He wanted people to be healthy, and so he did not approve of doctors or the drug industry at the time. So there were no drugstores or no doctors in this town. So he was very well known as a divine healer. He only put his trust in the Lord he wanted you to put your trust in the Lord and pray over people, and he would pray over you, and many people claimed they were healed. He did not want them to go and start getting on drugs, and he felt the medical field in 1900 was he thought it was very immature.
Man, way back in the day, I finally found this man. He's incognito, but here am I up, running into him out here in beautiful Zion, man, and it's one of the most progressive city. In fact, I'm doing this documentary. I just came from meeting with Mayor Cunningham, meeting with Leon, wait a minute, leading the guy in North Chicago, and I came to his city, man. I didn't get a chance to meet the mayor. I haven't seen him. I went there to the office to do my composition, so I had to come down to meet the real man.
Thank you.
Henry, the man.
I'm glad to see you, but I never got your name. Hold
Leon,
on.
brother.
Leon, right, Leon
Yeah,
Rollins.
yeah.
I'm glad to see you back, man.
Yeah.
In my part of the country.
Yeah, okay, man. Okay, gotcha. 7. So that's what it's called, the Baha'i Plaza, named off of the mayor that was a mayor here from 1975 to maybe 1988. So this is the main square of Highland Park, and people start to come out because they enjoy the ambience of this city. It's cold, but I'm part of the city. So I'm actually, it seemed like a landmark. It seemed like the building hasn't changed because the architectural part of it seems to be, so you familiar with Evanston, man?
No, I didn't move here until like 1985.
So you know about Evanston, right?
A little bit.
So Evanston is progressive, right? Not really?
They have that reputation.
From the back in the day.
Well, even then it was just covered up. Nowadays, you know, with social media and stuff, you could.
Yeah, so everybody came out from underneath the stone now.
Well, I just know, like, when I was looking for a place.
Yeah.
I was working. They used to have a place called Sure Brothers that was in Evanston. So when I tried to buy a place,
yeah,
I noticed that I was always
scared to someplace else.
And when I went into one of the places, they didn't even say nothing to me.
Okay.
Finally, I just left, you know, because I'm not one of these litigation type.
Yeah, you understand. Yeah.
But I noticed that 2 different realtors, they stirred me, sort of redlined me in a way. Certain
area that think you feel comfortable. So actually, as I look at the historical part of this building, right, it reminds me of architectural that was here somewhere when the city began.
Well, you can only find it here because see downtown Evanston, they're just tearing up.
Oh, they're ripping it down, restarting. Okay.
So everywhere you see those tall buildings, probably, let's say, older buildings there first.
Okay. All right, man. What's your name? Bill. Leon. Nice meeting you, man.
So you're a photographer? Or?
I'm a videographer. I go through small town America and I capture the historic. I'm a GH4 Lumix. Yeah. So actually, this is the city of. Columbus, yeah. So what's your name, brother? So what do you think about so far, Illinois?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Illinois is kind of cool. The only thing is where I live is kind of crappy.
Oh, you mean your apartment, crabby?
Yeah.
Where you live?
I live in, it's more like downtown Oakland.
Okay, well, nice meeting you, man. Nice meeting the new building manager. Where are we gonna put you?
Sorry?
Where are you gonna go?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean what building?
Oh no, I don't know yet.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, man.
I'm still floating around.
That's good, man. This is impromptu, man. So I'm just, special occasion today, man. Just a lead Russ special. This particular structure, I hope it's something fascinating because from the highway, it seems to be a fascinating piece of architectural design. So I'm going to go in this beautiful building and see what's going on in there.
Abrahamic faith.
Oh, Abraham, Abraham like left your home and like God told him to leave his home and in search of
There's a guy person inside. You could probably ask information. We're just visiting, so.
Okay, so he knows about it, Bill. So it's a worship of any denomination, right?
No, I think it's just monotheistic denomination. It says the worship of God.
I know God, the one God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
So they're pretty much just like Muslims and Jews and Christians, except they have an additional prophet.
Oh, because I know Abraham is the father of all religion.
Same tradition.
Yeah, same tradition. Okay, well, I'm going to go in there and see exactly Waukegan Veteran Park, Memorial Park here that's dedicated to all the veterans. Those who served in Civil War, Spanish-American War, World War II, World War I, Korean War, Vietnam War, and war as we know it today. Seems like war always been going on, and I'm not sure why war always been going on, but that's what's happening. And most of those wars that is going on, they're in foreign countries, so I'm not sure what that's about. But anyway, I'm shooting the picture here this morning, collectively capturing the dedication of this park to all those who give their life and serve in the protection and of the country, including myself. So, but I still have the right to wonder why we always fighting these wars anyway. Once again, I'm taking some foliage of Waukegan Hackman Park. Ducks are flying, they're happy, and I'm happy too, because I'm part of this nature. I'm enjoying it. It's quite a Sabbath afternoon, and I'm out enjoying nature as we see it here at Waukegan Park in Illinois. We have about, I guess, 3 more weeks before winter's ended, getting into the spring. Officially ended at March 20th, but we can't say that about Illinois. It can snow all the way up to April, so even though it's not winter. So I'm enjoying the opportunity to be, because all this is going to be transformed into a nice body of water that people can actually canoe. But today I'm looking at it from the other angle. And that's one of my favorite parks I come to because it's so fascinating. The water comes from all the way up through the Des Plaines River, run all the way down here, and end up into this runoff called the Waukegan River. Eventually goes through the city and out into what we call Lake Michigan. But why I'm here today is that the beauty of what I'm seeing here is what fascinated the hell out of me. The beauty of this landmass that there was designed here so others can come and see like I am seeing it. Again, this is Washington Street, symbolizing a new demographic here on this street. So I'm just trying to capture it to see what it looks like right now in my era. I had to make a fast move because it seemed like my camera was dropping. Thanks. Sitting here in this beautiful lookout called Agency, we call, what's the name, overlook? Drake Seat, right? It's one of the most popular lookouts here in the Virgin Islands. And to my right over there, what we call Pillsbury Sound, which is part of St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands. We have most of beautiful beaches too, St. John. And then you have to my left there's called Yosemite. One of the biggest what's it called? New Year's Day celebration. People flying there just for one night. Utopia, right? And then we have here Little Tobago and Big Tobago. And right outside, look at my camera, right? Right outside of Lincoln's Gate, we have Hanzale. And as we come around here on our left here, right? We have Petersburg that joins what we call Lincoln's Bay, one of the most popular beaches there is in St. Thomas, right? And then over here we have Hall Bay. Hall Bay will be someplace from here to go. Go down to Hall Bay.
What's that little island over there? The last one?
That's Hall Bay Key. And how to get a Hall Bay, you go around here and keep going down. And you go down to Hall Bay. Okay. Understand what I'm saying?
All right.
It's pretty.
It's pretty. So let me get your camera on me.
Sure, that's awesome.
He asked me.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Come on, guys. Oh, no. Are you videoing?
I'm videoing.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, tell me who you all are. I like history. Tell me.
Come on.
Yeah. So this is who's the matriarch here? Who's the matriarch?
She's right there.
The matriarch.
Right here.
What?
Okay. What's her name? Okay, the matriarch is who?
What?
The leader of the family.
Bloody chef.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. Alpha. Okay, good. Alpha. Matriarch. This is a beautiful Egyptian family. We have captured this moment here for our celebration called Halloween. Yeah. Yeah.
County justice system. Don't hit the limo in the middle of the street.
I think that's a brick front there.
That's a Marriott hotel right there. Leon, you can't park. Caesar's 12-way zone.
Got your desk?
Yeah, my desk. Sure.
Oh my gosh, I was here just a couple of months ago. I'm having my wedding in a couple of days. I forgot the hors d'oeuvres. I can see if it was like my twerk no more booty cake, but it's not. I gotta have these hors d'oeuvres. It's a whole hour in between the time that my people are coming in and oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. I'm so sorry. Can you help me?
Yes, of course. We'll definitely make sure we can handle that. That's not a problem at all. We actually have a food house right downstairs from us that has perfect appetizers we can put for your wedding. They may not be those smoky little snuggies, but we do have mozzarella sticks. We've got some wings. We've got a couple other options we can give you as well. So
I don't even care. I just need those hors d'oeuvres. Give them to me, girl. I got it.
Definitely make that happen and get that squared away for your wedding so your guests don't go hungry.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your help.
Not a problem.
This is, yeah, I'm down here live. I'm Johnny on the spot. We're going live from the shores of Lake Michigan. This just in, what we have heard is that a customer has made a mistake. Just in. Hi there, so what happened?
Oh my gosh, I made a huge mistake. It wasn't the cake, it was the hors d'oeuvres. My people are gonna wait for like
Did you forget to order Little Smokies?
I forgot to order the little smokies, the Johns, and everything else.
And what did you do to remedy the situation?
I utilized our resources downstairs and was able to hook up her out with some really great
What kind of that?
food. Some good beer cheddar cheese curds, mozzarella sticks with marinara sauce, and some smoking wings.
Very good. So, are you able to, do you have to tell your fiance about the mix-up, or are you going to off the hook? Hopefully he's not watching right now. All right, well, thank you, and back to the desk. You're the anchor woman.
Thank you, Johnny on the spot.
That was fun.
5 on 5. Our next story will be a fatal car crash on I-94. Stay tuned.
All right, good. The whole entire situation. I want a small little synopsis of the inception of your city and who your predecessors were, and what is your goal for your city.
Oh wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
You want me to go right now?
Yeah. It's impromptu. I'm an impromptu guy. Yeah.
One, the perception of Waukegan is totally different than Waukegan is.
Okay.
Waukegan is a labor town.
Okay.
That means we are a blue-collar American town that exists on the northern part, in the Midwest.
Okay.
The northern part of the state of Illinois.
Okay.
Our vision here is to take advantage of our historical past, and that is built on manufacturing and labor. The 3 linear miles of beach area. We're connected between 2 major metropolitan cities, Chicago and Milwaukee, and we sit right in the middle of them. And our vision today, and will be over the next 30 years, to become a destination spot for those who live between the 2 metropolitan cities. And we have a wide range of things that we do. We have what people can enjoy. We have bird watching here.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. We have a coastline. We have refuge for any ships between Milwaukee and Chicago. We have a small airport.
Okay.
Beautiful harbor. But more importantly, a historical town where immigrants throughout, as far back as post-World War II, can start and rebuild their lives. That's the city of Waukegan.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Cummingham.
Thank you.
That's
Do that.
Yeah.
My name is Sylvia England, and I am a retired I'm an educator. Presently, I am opening an African American museum here in Waukegan called England Manor Underground Railroad Museum.
Okay.
And it's because I have a station in my house, one of the Underground Railroad stations.
Okay.
And that piece I'm going to develop for Waukegan town, small town USA, right?
Yeah, that's the whole concept, you know, because it's interesting because small town, I've been doing this for a while. Small town is the inception of big town. It started there before the big town, and what you get is a beautiful scenario of what transpired back in the day and where we at right now. And then the shifting of different demographic and style. So it's nice getting the opportunity to get a chance to meet you. And again, my name is Leon Varlak from the Virgin Islands, historian, coming through a small town and doing this piece. Downtown Waukegan this morning, I just want to actually capture what it's like being this part of the state. It's called Waukegan, Illinois, and this happened to be the city center of Waukegan. In the background is a mirror or a structure symbolizing someone's art. I'm actually in the presence of Mayor Rockingham. And I'm not sure, I heard the name Rockingham, it must have been a policeman. Was he your relative?
Yes.
So what's your goal and aspiration for North Chicago?
Well, North Chicago, I believe, is a great town. North Chicago is home to Naval Station Great Lakes. If anyone understands about the Navy, Naval Station Great Lakes is the only recruit training center in the United States is here based in North Chicago. We want to make sure that recruits that come to our base are welcomed and that our city continues to grow. That's kind of one of my biggest things is I want to make sure that we have economic development here in the city of North Chicago for our residents and guests that come in will have that opportunity to go and be able to purchase things throughout the city of North Chicago.
Well, really, in actuality, the city of North Chicago had to be some type of inception. Who are your predecessors? Who came in? Because I'm a historian from the Virgin Islands coming by here, and it attracts me because there's something distinctive about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I stopped here to see what was going on.
Okay.
And that's
how would I say? Well, let's just say there could have been more. There could have definitely been better ways to live in peace and to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
If you live in a predominantly controlled, politically conservative environment, then your way of expressing your ideas.
You can find out exactly. Because my concept was this, and this is considered North Chicago.
This is considered as Waukegan.
I was saying to myself, like there was a song like centuries ago, "Where All the Brothers Gone." Put her real good. So that's your wife, right?
This is my wife.
Yeah. What's your name? Josephine. Okay, great. That's a. Josephine was a singer. Remember that?
Yeah.
Privilege of back and seeing this particular place that I once was a recruiter at a student, and I take a picture of Here am I in Great Lakes, Illinois. I'm actually taking a shot of, it's my end of my adventure here. These are the buildings I manage. And I've been here for almost a year now, so building 717 and 117, Chicago and the Kennedy. I manage this building as a building manager, so this is my end of my adventure. So I'm here actually take my hat off. What a beautiful adventure I had here managing these buildings. So this is Leon Barlack in Great Lakes, Illinois. Once upon a time, about 20 years ago, I came to this building as a recruit, and I work at some of these buildings, which is better state of the art now, as a planner estimator. So I came back full circle just to have an adventure like of what's going on. So my tenure here was a beautiful one, and I enjoy all the moment and all the people that I met. But everything must come to an end, and this one came to an end, and I'm moving forward. All right? Okay. I'm taking this opportunity to walk through nature. I'm on the banks of the Chattahoochee, what we call inlet here. And as you can see, the water's flowing rapidly down this area. I'm just coming through the woods here to see what was here before I continue on in my excursion here. From this vantage point, what I'm seeing here is that people actually are taking the time out to fish in the lake. Seems like ain't too much fish here, but people are still out here trying to sit up to catch something in this lake. Did you call the big one? Oh, a catfish. What size? Oh, okay. I use one of the lucky folks that catch something in this lake. Or catfish. Some people say it's bluegill in there too. Oh, so you eat eat what you catch in there? Oh, okay. Well, you're a vivid fisher person. Oh, so this is one of your favorite lakes? Huh? Oh, some people have the favorite lakes, you know, that it goes to. I'm not sure. Oh, I traverse the area and I run into people doing my video shoot, and they will tell me they have a favorite lake that I go to, and yeah. So what do you think about the different atmosphere today compared to Memorial Day back in the day? This moment today, how does it seem to you? It's not excited, right?
No, I mean, but I didn't really do a lot on Memorial Day. We just, the thing we did this morning was remember the fallen.
Yeah.